Differentiated Instruction, presented by me, Angela DiBattiste, for Arcadia University. First, we'll get into differentiated instruction contents of this presentation. We will discuss ideas and theories, types, modifications, universal design for learning, social skills, and of course, the reference page. First, ideas and theories. Oh boy. What is differentiation? What does it look like? First, we'll tackle the question of what exactly is differentiation. Scholar Carol Tomlinson discusses in one of her interviews, essentially it means providing several options for students to take in information, make sense of ideas, and demonstrate what they've learned. Furthermore, in her interview, she goes a bit further to say, to be a bit more precise, it means the teacher anticipates the differences in student readiness, differences in their interests, differences in their learning profiles, and as a result of that, creates different learning options or different paths to learning so that students have the opportunity to learn as much as they can, as deeply as they can, but without experiencing the undue anxiety because the assignments are too taxing or too boring because they're not challenging enough. Why differentiation instruction? Differentiated instruction acknowledges and meets students' individual and diverse needs in order to ensure their success. It does this through effectively responding to a student's readiness, which is matching the level of complexity to their level of understanding, the complexity of the learning of the lesson. Their learning, their interest, of course, which is whatever that student is interested in, whatever captures their interest, as well as their learning profiles. How do they prefer to learn? What kind of learner are they? Louder, quieter spaces, changing spaces, visual, auditory, these types of things. How do we use differentiated instruction, and how does it function? The instruction is adjusted to consider and utilize student interests, beliefs, and background experiences. And when we do this, it actually ensures a higher rate of success, of academic success for students. Differentiated instruction requires teachers to modify the curriculum through content, process, and product, which we will get into a little bit later in much more depth. Benefits of differentiated instruction: a sense of self-efficiency, increased understanding, learner empowerment, increased academic achievement, and of course, inclusion. The benefits seem almost obvious because you are actually curtailing the lesson to provide for the specific needs of each student so that they are all getting access to the same content, to the same lesson objectives, but with consideration of their needs, their interests, their learning profiles, etc. Types. And here we are with the more in-depth description of the different types of differentiated instruction, where we have content, process, and product.